It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the incomparable Travis Kelce. There's been no shortage of work for him, sitting second in the league in catches. It's the Chiefs and the Falcons on Sunday Night Primetime.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's really starting to get up there towards 1,000. He's now at 997 career catches. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Mahomes now on first down. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Falcons 25-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got room to roam. And down to the 7-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. So here the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Taking a glance here at the numbers last week for Algier. 20 carries, 60 yards.
And they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Ready?
Ritter back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Falcons first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. The Falcons at 9 and 6 now. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Algier. And taken down just shy of the 40. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? When you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Black.
Ritter will set up to throw it. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal on the 4-yard line.
22 Vito. Blue check.
Algier not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Green.
Back to throw, Ritter. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Fight. Twice.
Working from the gun, Ritter. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
3rd and goal, Ritter with it. His throw caught right around the 6. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4. 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th. Here's the Chiefs punter now. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
This went into the hands of Pitts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with Algier. What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now and just 6 carries to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now a 2nd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Hawkins. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Algier with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. They'll swing this out to Tony. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And that last throw, Charles, is going to move him past 32,942 yards passing for his career, and that surpasses the total of the Hall of Famer and a colleague of both of ours, Troy Aikman.
Yeah, played from 1989 to 2000, and Troy Aikman, he was about winning. Because remember, he had Michael Irvin to throw it to. We had Emmitt Smith to hand it to. Just imagine if he was throwing it the way they throw it around nowadays. His numbers, boy, would they be sky high.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now we watch everything with great anticipation because he just had his 999th reception. And yes, math majors, the next one, a big one, 1,000. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs have retaken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10.
Black Ultra.
Here's Ritter. That's going to be caught by Pitts. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Quez Watkins, 34 yards. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find.
And now off to the races down the right side. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Marquez Valdez-Scantling as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Falcons 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Red, yellow.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Let's go now.
First down, and they'll start with Algier. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 91 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just got to find a way to tackle someone.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Go ultra. Set.
Algier with another carry. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Blue strike.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Third down, here's Algier. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. This one out quickly to Watkins. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
Option left, and Ritter keeps it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. A nice run there. He calls his own number, gets the first down, and then slides to a stop before he has to take any contact.
And that absolutely has to please this coaching staff because you know they've been drilling into his head. You're no good to us on the sidelines if you're not playing, right? If you have to be over here full-time with us, that doesn't work so well. We need you on the field, so sliding like that, they'll take that every time.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
2nd and 10 now. It's Ritter. Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
There they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Option play. Ritter's going to keep it. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up the 4th down.
Jalen Watson on the tackle. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Black shot.
Ritter. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll run here with Algier. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
And Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Algier again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
10. Drill 52.
They'll look to run with Algier. And he gets in. Touchdown. Tyler Algier with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Another drive coming for KC, and we'll see Marquez Valdez-Scantling once again.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hit.
And now look at him go! And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Dances by him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
Touchdown! Sky Moore. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tyler Algier and the rest of this offense making their return to the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
and he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called, because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Hut. Cluster, stick.
Ritter off the play fake. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Drill green. Ready?
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Red, cycle. Light blue.
Ritter throwing on third down. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it fourth down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. First and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good. The catch and run. Oh, we made a big deal about catch number 1,000, as we should. Now he's at 1,001, so he's building towards 2,000, Charles.
I like your optimism, and I love your math. Let's go ahead and get the next 1,000, and he started on it already.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Back now here on EA Sports.
It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Second and a couple.
Now Mahomes.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Red. Green Jack.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
Back to throw, Ritter.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. The keeper gets him 7 that time, and it'll lead to a 3rd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. As they'll wind up getting close to 10 yards there. They only needed 1 on 4th and 1. Ritter now.
And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On second, here's Algier.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Ritter to throw it.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, helping increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got big.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And now here comes Kansas City. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
This one is caught. It's Moore.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. A gain there of 21 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Throwing now is Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw taken in by London.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Algier now up the middle.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
119 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now a carry for Algier, headed right. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 1st and 10.
Shot, 17. Smith, red.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. Algier going straight ahead.
Bust through the tackle. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Option left, and Ritter keeps it.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here.
And he takes a shot on the release. says this will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Big kick right there to give him the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by 2. A little over a minute to go. A fourth straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Mahomes will throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. 23. Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. And now the attention on the Falcons offense. Trailing by 5. A little under 40 seconds to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score.
Ultra. Here we go. Here we go. Eat old blue. Red. Yellow.
Ritter. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Finding Watkins. And he'll work his way out of bounds here as well. A nice pickup. 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Ritter looks to throw it. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Here's Ritter. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you're at the point where you had to take the shot no matter the down. Now it's 4th down coming up, but that may turn out to be irrelevant with how little time is remaining.
4th down. Big play. Here's Ritter. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. What a finish.